Hi guys, I'm David with Media Unlocked, and today we're going to be breaking down what is inside my Think Tank bag. This is the bag that I use for just about every single shoot. This is where all my equipment goes. 90% of everything that I use for a shoot goes right into this bag. The only time we really change things up if we have a very specific shoot, we may take some stuff out of this bag and put it in another bag because we need more room. But over the next couple videos, we're gonna be talking about what I have inside my bag. And you're gonna see it is packed out to the max. So let's talk about camera bodies and the lenses first. So we're gonna open up the bag. And as you can see, it is a mess in here. So let's kind of just go over all the different lenses that I use. So right here, I have the Sigma 12 to 24 2.8, fantastic lens if I need a wide angle shot. I have the Sony F4 70-200. The F4 works really good. I use this a lot for weddings, for long shots, or interviews, real tight shots on interviews. We have the Sony G Master 50mm 1.2, which is fantastic if you need some low light capability. I recently had to do a shoot at a conference where they had very little light, and so getting down to 1.2 and shooting the person speaking at the conference in front of everybody made it really easy because none of my other lenses were going to get low enough light or good enough light into them. Now, this is my workhorse, is probably the lens I use 60-70% of the time. And this is the original. This is the original version 1. I think they're up to version 3 now. The 28 to 75 Tamron. This is a fantastic lens. It is light, it is easy to use, and it is sharp. And this is the version 1. So I probably need to upgrade to whatever version they're up to now, which I think is a 3. But this Tamron lens, you can probably pick it up for $400 or $500. The version 1, it is fantastic. Then I have the 85 1.8, which is really, really nice. Great for portraits. I have the 90 millimeter 2.8 G Master. Now, this I picked up a lot for weddings when I need to do really tight shots because I have macro. I need to do some macro shots on like rings and things like that. So anytime I need to do macro or I really need to compress the background on a shot, this is a fantastic lens. And then the last lens that we have, which is an APS-C lens, is the Sony, what is this? I think this is a 35. This is the Sony 30mm 1.4. Again, it is an APS-C lens, so putting on a full frame body, you'll just have to hit the little APS-C button, the way I've got it set up to where it just goes into APS-C mode. But this is a great little lens when I need to get something that's low light, and I think it puts it around, like I think it's 60mm, 55mm, something like that with the APS-C, so on a crop sensitive lens. So this will look funny if you put it on a full frame lens, but I do pull this out every once in a while. All right, so then I of course have my SD card holders and CF cards. So this one's specifically for CF cards and my faster SD cards. This is for older, slower SD cards that I still need from time to time. When it comes to taking pictures with the new cameras, you don't really need a faster card. So we'll put those here. Move this over a little bit here. And then let's talk about my camera bodies. So I have the Sony A7 III, the original A7 III. This thing is fantastic for what it is. This is usually my backup of my backup. And so if I'm running like this conference that I recently did, I ran 2 cameras, so a tight and a wide, for the conference, but they also wanted pictures. I ended up just using this for taking photos and then use my 2 main camera bodies for the video. So it's a great third camera. Also, if I'm shooting a wedding, you want to do 3 angles, especially for like the ceremony. It is great for that. Next is my A7 III. This thing is a beast. I bought this because I need good video, but I also need great photos. So I believe this is 62 megapixels, 64 megapixels. And I always put a cage on my nicer camera bodies so that I have more attachments, so it just makes things easier. And this can shoot up to 8K, which really I just do the 4K 60 or 4K 24. It is fantastic for that. Next, what do you want in about? My cat over here whining. Next is my go-to-it-all, my best camera, the thing that I absolutely love, the thing I'm in love with here is the Sony FX3. Absolutely love this camera. I'm obsessed with this camera. And this is what I do all my video work on. This thing shoots beautiful 4K, 24, 60, 120. And that S-Log3, this thing, I love this camera. So these are the 3 cameras and 7 lenses that sit in my bag. Yeah, so stay tuned for part 2.